Hi, everybody. I'm going to talk about a Christmas story of mine. I still get a kick out of it this day. When my kids were really little, they would always get up on Christmas morning, like really early, and want to open their presents. So Tim and I got up one Christmas morning, a little on the later side. Caitlin Tucker never came upstairs to wake us up because usually that was the deal. If they got up earlier than we did, then they had to come wake us up to show us what Santa had brought them. Well, like I said, one Christmas morning, we slept a little on the later side. The kids decided they were going to get up, go downstairs, and open all of their presents. Unfortunately, that was without mom and dad being awake. So I kind of felt like I missed one whole Christmas that year. I'll never forget their faces when I came down the stairs. We came down and I was like, "Oh my gosh." And they're like, "Oh." I was so upset, but how can you be upset, really? I mean, they were so happy playing with everything, and we were so devastated because we totally missed, the whole thing. But they were adorable. And even though it was a little disappointing, some things just stick in your head, good, bad, indifferent. Those memories that we share um, that are supposed to be good, that didn't turn out so good, are still good. And a lot of other memories that I have around Christmas time is, bringing our dog Josh, whom I loved so much. He lived to be 14. Unfortunately, he couldn't walk anymore. His hips were gone, so we ended up having to put him down, which was the most horrible thing I've ever had to do. I mean, 20 years later, I got a dog again. We have Izzy. She's 8 pounds. She's a Pomchi and has the biggest personality for a little dog I have ever seen. Josh was a chocolate Chesapeake Bay Retriever. He so loved to go get a Christmas tree every year. It was freezing cold out, and we would go to this place on Camel's Hump that had this little shack that after you were done, cutting down your Christmas tree and freezing to death, of course, you could go into that little shack and you would get warmed up cider or hot chocolate, whatever you wanted. But those memories of doing that year after year were great. It was so much fun. And I guess I have instilled so much of that type of stuff in my kids' lives that my daughter does the same thing with her children. She takes them out and they go as a family with all the animals and they cut down a tree, and it's kind of cute how, you live your life and you instill some things in your children, hoping they'll grow up to be good, honest, decent people like my children have. And you hope that they instill the same values and morals in their children that you've instilled in theirs, which has totally happened. I mean, it's so cute to kind of see your life repeat itself through your daughter's life. And it's just, it makes me happy to see that they're happy. And hopefully, my son will someday get married and have some children so he can do the same thing. And I'm sure that he will do that. He is just like my daughter. Another story is when, when he was a little boy, I think he was like maybe 8 years old. We had a neighbor that would come over and try to play. He was like 6, 5 or 6 or something like that. I don't know if he could tie his shoes yet, but I remember looking outside and Tucker saw that his shoe was untied. So he sat him down on the lawn and he tied his shoe and they helped him back up. And I'm like, well, that was a good thing. I've instilled some very, very precious values in him. And I was so proud of him that he did that. It was so cute. And, we rush life by sometimes and we don't stop and, smell the roses sometimes. And we have to do that. I know this COVID thing has really shut everything down for everybody. It's really hard. It's kind of depressing in some ways. I mean, everybody's stuck in their house, they're working from home, they're with each other 24/7, probably so sick of each other that they can't stand one another. But I guess life could be different than it is. We could be sick and dying instead of healthy and stuck in the house. I mean, life could be worse right now, really. I know some of you don't think so, but it could be. And I just love great memories and great times, and I love my family. And I hope that you guys have some similar memories of Christmas or little things that, make you smile. But I hope all of you good wishes for the future. I hope you're all happy and peace. And I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Be safe.